Sports minister, I saw that together.
Ah, we Senior Crusader.
Alozo.
Biaboko.
Oyanadum.
Obiahoye.
Yanadum Biada na kwampa.
Fieboko.
Yes.
Long time. Obeka last time we were them.
Ache. Me kai ache long time. Ache pa.
Yes, ache. Na say abrebo mu say
oh, kakra. So juma ya ni gusu kakra ni ye. Yedi pa kakra bende. Wa nkwa yi. Yegusu.
Na ndey we dey fine ko ba.
Oh yes, and PFA awards na mo ye no. We were boys bi wo ma o se me kam ho asempa. Free food ni abante e fe no Kopama.
Okay.
Super players.
Now was a Kopama J young player of the year.
Of course.
As in the ni first 11.
And no all issue no. So that's it. The big issue wo pa no Kopama say yeah man a young player of the season. Now yeah best 11, first 11 e dey ma yeah season e ko so ni na wie no. The statistics we be a chance ko so go wulem. Because her ball performance ya Chelsea only the player who you power Chelsea last season. So you players now or we say come Chelsea now there were a lot of players but Kopama young player about 50 back now only no
say you can no more playing
play time with them by Chelsea
no.
So I say about Chelsea so no about or performing perfectly. It means so say perform na do no was now when I told that na check akra won chen enya Africa ngwa about from mo bi yes ntwatia no was a udi agora me hu fo so ma wi e je uba we ho sam kapa yes
local so e
local so no we you can say sports minister say me ya we ku ba pia no na trending the pia no na trending Ghana sika dia ma fo wi sika dia che we dey sika che so when you say we na pata hono ma ye hu ni say sikana be kakaba fe
is it scanner at 95 because also what Chelsea we so
Chelsea we see ni say can say we so Chelsea sikana dey kana I dey gusa no dia kana why I do time we see the team kana question ni palbi mu na dia for dia be ball no o see try ye chi obi tu Ghana ye no namfo do so I say namfo tin Ghana ye ntum ku ani no
ati
ni ye bone a o de be kana kwa chere no ni bu kwa for so ko to mu say ami ye bone ya chere ye natum so I say e tene time so so ko e bia o mi say akọ years ade o ni tin ye no e tinu so ko e bi no more careful but I say enyanum sa na ye ja no nam wo di sika sa e di sika ni o so di sika ni na answer ache e tu ba won some kapa e so wo fi
all right nti ano aye solo na Crusader na oti o mo kanti ye kwaba yenko amonentem no na ye ba na sabeja fonso ewrem makajo say perfect great publication and stationery sanso na perfect series omo adaloma anenumri yatsna se dia guje musem ba here live on multi TV decoder and so scanner o sa so betimi akan o scanner so betimi akan multi TV decoder and so jumede so la so na Star Plus TV on Facebook jumede no enso so enanwa enye asem kutwa kan to fa your phone na wako Facebook search engine wa Star Plus ye live wa yani me prepare enso ko se ye kama enso nti yen sha se tentam so urema enra memo refi se PFA no awards no enso etimi eba so na ababawa ye first Grace Clinton ono enenya women's young player of the season ono so okupim enso o mana fima Grace Clinton ono enenya women's player of the season to live on Star Plus television and on Facebook no ababawa no ene that so nti Grace Clinton ono enenya young player of the season eno embano sanso ena emano onya best player nankasa no ababawa first Banisho osia kan eso edema Manchester City bubuko no ono enenya player of the season into eno PFA awards no endra the team course dibi so brem show so ko pem so emema na fema me patro young player of the season no ekoy edema brand defense Kopama osia kan enso edema Chelsea into ono Kopama so benya the picture now there are two screens so na yedim komo kakra no enenya young player of the season Kopama ni ono enenya young player of the season mame Kopama bra ye boni din se Kopama ona waje young player of the season draw no or den sem etuje ntin sem Kopama edutuja bra ye boni din so no ene win young player of the season
and the winner is Cole Palmer.
Gentlemen, Cole Palmer, the Men's Young Player of the Year. Congratulations. Big round of applause. Well, you'd be standing up here winning this award.
Nah, I didn't think it would go this well, but you know, it's been an amazing season and yeah, I'm thankful.
It was a pretty brave move for you as well, because you left Man City, the academy that you came through, that gave you your opportunity to move down to London and make that move down to Chelsea. But how much do you feel your game has progressed in this last year by getting all of that game time?
Yeah, it was a difficult move. You know, I'll always be grateful to Man City, the players, the staff, for everything they taught me and stuff. But I thought it was time to move on, and yeah, now I'm at Chelsea.
Well, your numbers are quite impressive as well. You scored 27 times last season. Did you have a target in mind when you moved to Chelsea of how many goals you wanted to get?
No, I just moved to Chelsea to play football, and yeah, the goals come with it. So
made that move to Chelsea, that a lot of the teammates, a lot of the players around you, the fans as well, are looking to you to get those goals, provide those creative moments. But do you thrive on that? Do you quite enjoy that pressure?
Yeah, you know, I like the big games. When my team look for me, I try and produce in big moments. So yeah, I do like it.
Well, those standout performances this season for Chelsea, or last season, should I say, got you a place in that England team going to the Euros in Germany this summer. Now you've had a little bit of time to reflect and look back. Can you
see? I know I Cole Palmer on and I didn't same kakra and so to the division so Brem show so full folding on also and player of the season. Jumedi no course no full folding on so penifo no as player of the season to full folding on also and Jumedi no best player na me last season and no the course dibi so Brem and show so and yasem to abia tena said in same na and so Brem show so na uko pima mame fan to just say PF no e team of the season no and to say NACTM ubenya David Raya goalkeeper Edema Arsenal William Saliba defenders no William Saliba Virgil van Dijk Gabriel Magalhaes ana Kyle Walker omo world defense no midfielders no Rodri Declan Rice ana Martin Odegaard omo midfield no ana enimo no Ellen Haaland Phil Foden ana Oli Watkins. Into question obi ebuza say Cole Palmer ono nya young player of the season, but ye best players England first 11 Mose Cole Palmer enka into eno deba yedi be so Bremo shows into way me patch the team course into Premier League last is the course no me patch best players no and I said first 11 no eno na all shall be television so yedi so Bremo shows so patch ukopima Arsenal me patch see way for the first time in 20 years Arsenal for no omo enya 5 or more players Premier League 11 mu omo David Raya Gabriel Magalhaes omo Martin Odegaard omo William Saliba on sounds Declan Rice 5 players and Arsenal for no say for the first time in 20 years Premier League first 11 no Arsenal enya players Jojo saying into 20 years ago and Arsenal for nya City for no nya 4 players and Arsenal for nya G League no but nya more players Manchester City and create me course so yedi be so Bremo and show so enya sem coach Rodri midfielder Edema Man City okasai Rodri and so Edituja.
This is the main character of this team, the hunger and the character to win every year and go again.
And is it going to be Arsenal again, the main rivals, would you say, or are there more teams out there this time?
You never know. Of course, Arsenal have shown that they rise the level until the limit, until we have to push ourselves. Before it was Liverpool, now it seems to be Arsenal. We never know. It seems like these two teams are going to fight again, but we don't want to focus on them.
I know Rodri and so midfielder and so Edema Tima. Your friend say Man City and some Koda to jam. Ye dibe so Bremo and so show so enya Sabatina said in Sempina and so Bremo and so Jumedi so enya Senketwa. Mame F1 to just say Ike Gundogan and Yahu Ike Gundogan El Prat Airport. Abra on so free Barcelona Chromo. Not nearly and so Achim and so Manchester Chromo. No, I sign the contract in 1 year contract and Ike Gundogan ebesa nti we ewia no and ye coach ye hu Ike Gundogan one in central for no on obi ankasa ye bone Ike Gundogan say debi on obi ankasa Ike Gundogan ye na ocean e television so we Prat Airport abra na kwakọ fan plane no join e City Bobo no eno deba na Ike Gundogan no mama the next picture ni ankasa ka Ike Gundogan 1 year contract and obesa ne e matima ye first Manchester City Bobo no na aka 2 years and e Barca Bobo no sika obaji na no wo de ache e Barca form into a free let's go sign it massive book 1 year and Ike Gundogan and so ebe sign the amateur fans Man City ye don sem so eba as show ni so en asem kotoka be atina se din sempina so ebrem show ti Ike Gundogan no but enter official confirmation baba say player no as join team your fans Man City ye de ho sem so eba show ni so enya asem kotoka Conor Gallagher and so enya join team your fans Atletico Madrid 5 years contract and Conor Gallagher and so assign the amatima your fans Atletico Madrid bubuko no 42 million euros and Atletico Madrid for no and so the match Chelsea Bobo no so on Joao Felix deal no me partner separate me partner embom separate into Joao Felix aba and Conor Gallagher so about Conor Gallagher and so deal no done 5 years contract and was signed them Atletico Madrid Bobo na ba and ya Conor Gallagher sign a contract we no and the first training and so edema Atletico Madrid Bobo no to join me live on Star Plus TV Conor Gallagher ni was sign a contract we and we in the training also no wa miracle because last week we can't join Atletico Madrid but because of Chelsea or more person mo sign Sammy Omorodion anye you know and the man deal no so collapse ya into afina the deal aye into no dey enya afina be sign contract acquire medicals be ntende or sign the contract na mo yi ni tire ape and o join the team na ono omo enso so training into eno Conor Gallagher and o hwe no television so edibi so ebrem enso show no so a enya asem kra be ya tena se din sempina Daniele Rugani enso free Juventus oko Ajax Bobo 1 year loan and Daniele Rugani defender no on so ekobo Ajax 1 year on so 1 year loan on so kobo the ama Ajax Bobo na eno the free Daniele Rugani and so aso ebedi so ebrem and so show so Joao Felix and so enya join Chelsea Bobo no me part of jersey number 14 and Joao Felix ebehye edema Chelsea Bobo na Trevor Chalobah on no na she jersey no into magi edema Joao Felix on so assign 6 years contract and Joao Felix and so assign edema Chelsea plus additional 1 year into the 6 years no so on met me extend e dia call 1 year na is a call 7 years to be be done 50 million euros plus add-ons and Joao Felix Chelsea for so we are be done yen journey feed no abra Joao Felix touch down or London Cobham na of signing the contract on the Chelsea for the deal come kaka say and it me call so hello
how you doing? Good. Are you good? Are you?
Yeah, good. Joao, has the place changed much since you come back?
Not too much, just few things. I see some faces that I saw when I was here, and I'm really happy to be back.
Did you miss it? Did you miss it?
A lot. I didn't play yet this season, but I missed the games in Premier League, the fans, the environment on the stadium. I think is the thing that I miss most. When I left, I said to my friends and to my family that one day I would return to Premier, and now here I am.
Your English has improved a lot as well. Are you working?
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I just practice like every day. Every day I try to speak with friends, playing video games with my teammates. So yeah, I guess it's better.
New manager as well?
Yeah, I spoke with him 2 times. I didn't saw him yet in Cobham, but I think I'm gonna see him after the interviews and all the stuff, and I'm excited to start. I like to play with long sleeves. I don't know if you have here. No?
We don't wear long sleeves now. The Charlton doesn't wear long sleeves.
In Atletico we had Nike. Give me some long sleeves, yeah. It's white.
See, I know Joao Felix see we jersey number 14 obeshe enso edema Chelsea Bobo na nti wakoche che any teammate no say we ka be loan edema Chelsea pen to in place ne bi nti okoye we familiar baby now no mo esi a campaign eno edeba na Jimmy Carragher ne buofu say Chelsea for mo petodo moto then and then mato a chanemato and then mato or chanemato mo petodo and a catch place ne say Chelsea e ban no kaso beto amenko because mato say Chelsea I'm first year, 43 players. Yes, a Joao Felix Abeka enche Victor Osimhen soba. Mato sa aden mato do. Yentie Jimmy Carragher and some of the two there.
Chelsea have just got to stop buying players, and players have got to stop signing for Chelsea. I don't know why, if I was a player, I would look at that Chelsea project. Why would you sign? The only reason why you would sign is because someone might say, your agent might say, we're getting a 7-year deal on big money. That's guaranteed money for 7 years. You know what I'd say? Back yourself as a player. Sign a 4-year deal at a proper club and back yourself to do well. And then when you're due for a renewal, your money goes up anyway. I don't understand why players are signing 7-year deals.
What if you backed yourself as a player anyway, Jamie, and you saw the list of names that are there and you're saying, I could be part of that?
Part of what?
Part of this young, exciting team could be.
It's not a young and exciting team. You've bought Joao Felix, right? Tell me where he's going to play. They've signed Neto a week ago. Where's he going to play when you've already got Cole Palmer? So...
Can't you play those three? Can't you play Palmer, Joao Felix and Neto?
Where would you play Enzo Fernandez, a £100 million player who played number 10? Where would you play Nkunku? So what I'm saying is, great football teams need competition. But every football team I played in, there was 7 or 8 players who knew they were playing every week. And then you've got 6 or 7 players who are fighting for 3 positions. And then you've got another 6 or 7 players in a squad who know the squad play.
I know, Jimmy Carragher, no. On sort to be the manage Chelsea for the past. Players need just to do. And then still Tuana Moto. And no, there by Libby so, Bell shows Emiliano Martinez. And so, a goalkeeper, Eddie Martinez, first Aston Villa. Also, I extended the contract now till 2029. Next, a goalkeeper, no, a goalkeeper, Eddie Aston Villa, Bubu Kunan, so and they are also extending the contract no Matima your friend say Aston Villa Bubukuno and Deba Manuel Neuer and so I retire the free Germany or national team no he said they are top Marc-Andre ter Stegen at ton lie so ye papa because goalkeeper we would so form papa goalkeeper with me prasa Manuel Neuer with me prasa tournament no I fit nya drop basa goalkeeper ne say Kotranche na Manuel Neuer embeda he say Manuel Neuer and they are he said we retire or soon pay so when I remember ti woko next and crano most so much mabeto say Ike Gundogan so retire say ye chance Thomas Muller and so retire next Germany amasha say kwakoti ne ya Manuel Neuer and so retire e dey fit Germany or more international football and there but na me adman next week Thursday Champions League draw na Ebaso na this season Champions League a new format what I say enye 32 teams on teams in the door super the new format aba and na almost a computer and a besan so I draw no no be obi mbegina na be we Barcelona no afa pay no as the Barcelona be ready the computer na be draw no yentie the way omusi echechim with this season Champions League no kwanya format na ST yentie the UAT.
This season's UEFA club competitions will see a brand new format with a league phase replacing the traditional group stage. Under the new format, in the UEFA Champions League, teams will play 8 matches against 8 different teams, 4 at home and 4 away. So what does that mean for the league phase draw? Well, the new draw system is hybrid. A team is manually drawn and their opponents then randomly drawn by a dedicated software. Teams are seeded in 4 pots based on their individual club coefficients. Only the UEFA Champions League title holder is placed at top seed in pot 1, irrespective of its coefficients. Starting with the 9 teams in pot 1 then, a ball is manually drawn at random. An automated software then randomly draws 8 opponents, 2 from each pot. The software also randomly decides which matches that team plays at home and which matches away. Teams will face 1 match against opponents from each pot at home and 1 away. The software follows a set of principles, ensuring that teams do not face an opponent from their own national association and play a maximum of 2 opponents from any one other national association. While doing this, the software always calculates the draw will not at any point result in a deadlock situation.
Alright, I know a new Champions League format no and na o hwebi enso so e television so e dey so bremo enso so e show no so a enya asim kuma kwanti say Champions League dey say format no enso etimi asesa kakra eno e dey be dey so bremo show so Enzo Maresca and the press conference no etimi ekọ so na odin sempi na e dey atudwa na senya asem kotokra dey dikan o say e fan tudwa say eye player first Raheem Sterling and Ben Chilwell omone first team ni enye training omo ewo baby omo so eyo omo ankasa personal training ni na ne say Friday o ka kire Raheem Sterling say game omo Man City bobo no on cascade no na so mo pe more playing time there and also mo free Chelsea because you see the whole situation the team no bench wo unya baby nche sanso Raheem Sterling so unya baby nche tupe baby anya mo pe baby am abo mo anya more playing time about there and also free Chelsea bobo ko no eno Enzo Maresca the other two sa two players the nim no eno achi no ono say fan to just say waka sasim waka ka or say team players no many 43 players but no only 21 players per any training omo maka no omo baby omo training or just say penfon be tom the likes of Lukaku mo any other players na ka no omo nka ne ho omo e wo baby fufura omo training but on it say no so no or you fine player no oni bobo pa in sempi and Enzo Maresca elutuda yenti Enzo Maresca in some of the tuda
about Joao also is that he can play different position with us. He can play inside, he can play as a 9, he can play outside. So this is the reason why.
And obviously Connor's gone the other way. Do you think fans will understand that deal?
This question is for the fans, I don't know, to be honest. The only thing I can say is that it's not from today, it's already days or weeks that the agreement is there, is close, and then broke, and then again. So it's not something that it's in the last 2-3 days. It's already, as I said, days, weeks. So I think it's nothing new.
Just on Felix, obviously a bit too late because you announced the squad for him to be involved tomorrow night.
Exactly. Yeah. He's not in the list for tomorrow game.
And with Raheem and Ben, will they be training? They're not in the squad for this game. Will they be training with the rest of the players later on?
They are in this moment. They are training apart. As I said already the other day, the situation with both of them is quite clear, and there is not any update on the situation.
So we can read into that their days at Chelsea are over.
Say again, sorry.
Their days at Chelsea are over. Both players.
No, because they are Chelsea player. Until they are Chelsea player, they're gonna be Chelsea player. But I said the other day, we have a big squad, and for me it's impossible to give all of them minutes. So some of them, if they are looking for minutes, probably it's better to leave. And in case they don't leave, they have a contract here and they are Chelsea player.
Ian? Oh, go on, Gary.
I've read the words describing the way you dealt with Raheem and Ben and potentially other players as well as brutal. Do you see yourself as brutal?
Brutal? I don't think so. I just try to be honest. I said, and I can repeat again in case it's not clear. I spoke with Raheem before City game. I said
okay, that, Enzo Maresca no in some kakode to you bisa no say we are very brutal so no nye brutal or you honest or no kind of crutch players no. Now Raheem Sterling cran just number 7 no omo je finissim omo de ama Pedro Neto. They say Pedro Neto and I say Chelsea be 7 jersey and say Raheem Sterling dey they also kwano so ko san and eban tenu edit Rebetis and so afa Victor Roque 1 year loan e Barca for striker no on so echo Rebetis on your offense be BF Sports and be for Saudi or still up sorts na Spain into on so ko 1 year loan corner the model so near and e be Barca for the turn crack by say dey e 1 year loan and a Victor Roque ekusi akai and so dem Barca team offense Rebetis and no e dey by dey so e be mo show so enya sekuta edin ketia on so aka Krebi no joining Nottingham Forest. £30 million and a Nottingham Forest for no ebetia edema Arsenal na edinketia are joining Nottingham Forest. Aka na agreement no and so I close and no idea by the so Ebrem Oshun so enyasem close. Mami fancy na membra eyabedwafo no na omembewrem ewo amarini semo information no. Okay. Kuseda amiwrem.
Aloso.
Bibia boku biem de.
Oh, you're not to be other no.
Many baby all fair free. foreign news more be 6 to 7 minutes
na ma yanchia ya hwefo na obi a wo hwe Star Plus television obi a obi yakopon shita na onye okasi pa na
YouTube sama focus
yes YouTube no yes also am for egu ha na mo hwe ne ma because ensem ho na uriwi Chelsea supporters be Brazil we pa Chelsea supporter fashion with 3 season you know na dia obefa no for because mo na obefa team no football na ngasa no ye bono onshira enimu bebelesa okay men kan sa onshira enimu sa wo dey compare Roma Abramovich because Abramovich for Chelsea no na Chelsea e ho pa Chelsea enidin bebre e to for Chelsea no wo ye na be say obopumpisi kere e dey Chelsea na Chelsea ere etimi aba ayet say ubutumi o compare Madrid ni other teams say Barcelona ni Manchester no eto ba ya start say top quality players the world quality one top player biawo so top player bi o ko fara bada bi top players what's the business be but to boy you wo ba Chelsea the players o to munya no wo check the players na o to na midfield that's the dosso I defense I goalkeeping is what Chelsea goalkeepers na mo ma ko 8
yeah okay
keepers na ko 8 and what all midfield that's squad de ma when you striker the boy you Chelsea team can say when na striker when striker Jackson no anya striker Chelsea no so we check it Villarreal no operate from the left side of attack or right side
okay
but and then you judge it strikers now they wingers in the count but one year standing number 9 7 the first near canon so 9 no standing number 9 but no operate from the left side or right side but Chelsea no because of Chelsea any striker didn't know Chelsea didn't know anymore oh so no player since you want to mobile to goals what to me since you know Lucas Jackson team out to goals I say we check keep my league now over here also we should goals
okay yes
we are Man City
because when you play
yes 20 or more goals I say Man City for the league no because Haaland what to obese one mobi but only get goals I know Haaland the league no
sure
what's the goals so I say we go Liverpool Salah sha the benya dan Indonesia e what measure Luis Diaz e bet measure dem Chelsea wanya say Lucas Jackson na say Copa man sha wanya
Nkuku say Nkuku
Nkuku no pra onu pra ho we come fa ne kan onu what season to bowie because who checking Nkuku the days in Dortmund were fantastic the reason why Chelsea go for the buy no we were very good
so about go kin
yes I said over Chelsea it's no but good but buy any plenty am here who about your friend no Christopher Nkuku ye but since when you share no but person na surrounding na onu omo no omo emwa Chelsea me for that need me share I am going to so the reason why I na we share Enzo Maresca we get a press conference I know why na we say Raheem Sterling and can pass
so much just
because Raheem Sterling ball e fa go and now also right the ball entertainment football as a bia what should be 2-3 be that number only player when you go to go more so goes no because anytime you are we keep ball ko sa
but last season Raheem Sterling against goal ma na become kai against Man City
yeah
or to trick and walk up no oh
Raheem Sterling me ala me ya say can we give big press na Europe na how do you ka ho
na Sterling when you go to chain basa pia na oba first
yo fellas
men kan obrega
Sterling no yeah yo fellas no dia e mame no say who prepares na more talent na e di football na wo bi
okay
in terms of talent because I don't come out record from Benfica why is there 20 million euros yes I'm told I'm not going to buy no me every coach is no for me so maybe I'm one
no come you should be a coach no coach defend do coach
what say they go see money what they buy what is it you for the say e come defend
but come Barca so enti ambu
Okoba in the bad because Okoba no last season was 10 goals
oh okay
yes so we take the record so last season we bad sir yes we on start games in power but was 10 goals but we not bad sir but you know so we take about the first for us now be Chelsea now begin say one player hwe Chelsea form money antum so be so o ba be ye adwuma hu be ma mo because ese we lose confidence kakra because we can do now they free a year Benfica bana I say Enzo Fernandez talent because Enzo Fernandez from Benfica we say Benfica be able to Chelsea yes Chelsea so to place be how ma outro want Chelsea sika boys them that you mutrim okay if so na na be am say o Chelsea no I torbol no sabe yes sika ni yeturofo yes we want to sika ni fo who do you for all sika who do you do ho so what is all sika I want to go I want say I dey ya obi be there too much because Chelsea for the two players na sisi na president so on 21 place na train Jack and omo train omo hwe say club be find solution so na we see omo ko that's what Chelsea no business no way etini time we Chelsea wato place ba o wato PRS wato place me bele won were o mo ko eti wato ba no wato bi ere eso otimi de ko eti Chelsea team dia mi nyanga sa no mi hu no ba Chelsea be manage Chelsea e ma Chelsea GG trophies mi hu Chelsea no to ball no wo ba mi hu nyama ye so that say na me say Kalis sabuto osimi no omo fara mo fana mla no mo wie ya omo so feminist ya na yenkozia na ayi yenko for Lukaku because me say start of football na but say Crusader kasama but say just one is goals and I hope say Lukaku's bet mama be 19 to 20 goals for a season by also kwa for to me say Chelsea there Lukaku now Chelsea should be clear say mu hia from last season na also mu pano eti so this na Chelsea be hia say also mu pano that striker because Lukaku Chelsea go pano ana Maresca no so nyana so no be adwuma iso ono so trio ka omo so about ono o dey to see me so training won chen you also Conte so pen da Conte so pen o da na ba no ba say o say because me no omo pen omo pese ono no permanent move but Chelsea pese o me any loan so omo gusu omo by say Lukaku na aye akọ nimpa by this kid yes ba no I not pay you there o fa aye Vito Osimhen Chelsea na say that say Osimhen so mo ton mo no fu o so say that Osimhen ba ebe Chelsea tino we just Felix wo Pedro Neto Kopama o Enzo the Chelsea tino mutimi compete for trophy na o mutimi no Osimhen be kan wa o Osimhen na hey sorry I say Chelsea tino we bad sa okay so you fan say tino da we bad sa Osimhen na mali mo me kan Chelsea tino no top 4 me show so mutimi asa so Osimhen ba no yeah is it Osimhen na maya you boys na ebo o for now we there see you top 4 Chelsea in town for now so we share bora the first game against City no we share mistakes be at Chelsea Chelsea no and you say be a no what we go no bad don't want to at me no I want a problem no so I say now we go no want to say goal e be na what me there I compete Man City I go to Arsenal me top 4 na me top 4 na between Arsenal and City that go season league no United Liverpool Chelsea we na mon count I Arsenal City first game boy no obo so I say because Arteta no a very good coach because we Arsenal squad make it on now she last season boy Arsenal boy until first level player awards no first level Arsenal makwa 5 players we have 5 players I was squad no e go tell say Arsenal performance no last season no a good season was starting year the first game 2-0 no say so what matter no City wakwa we 2-0 against Chelsea et o ma yo mo say season year we no o mo two teams are o mo to compete league no Chelsea dey won no won ka ho we go for shall last speak man dey go me last year me ha PFA awards no okay na me rasa Kopama ina about here for no inga for really on press ni pa because we two players here are more talent no trust here but adiba ko a me na me ya ewo downside ho the tama na inga ebo yinos no na me he say na ka omo Kopama ta pa mana justify no ho ewo sa yinos no na ya kan wontie anytime do fu be jaba be player best game no so what am I no 14 were no good tournament from England
and they're true and
you know
no goal no assist
so I say no ni nyakla ko FIFA dem ni City no ma hu ye but last season so you go perform performance in Chelsea e super na performance no Chelsea play be able to compare Kopama
maybe I know the Kopama picture not to so now
yes for him to Sumaya Kopama picture no
Kopama no
no play no Chelsea what want to Kopama no far better than Chelsea players now the same to FIFA no one that say FIFA only the best player man season now on purpose
I said the baza ko FIFA Oba Man City obo batoko England o just what the gentia
and no coaching no
so
coaching no so that's it the na pega do that team o team ni yi e ma aba FIFA di City a o team bobo ni yi na o ko England na team o team ni yi so player there who ball pa forget about say me team and I say bia me me can say me crowd side e ko me team bobo o ko na team na wo flop e bi boss a who ball dey no ko bi so team bo so that match no eti bitini say certain players no also you hwe mu yie e mo mo say place we enfrapo because me place be bia every international team
as Bukayo Saka mo na so
yes Bukayo Saka mo ho eti we international team na ka say place na wo na omo nkwala o
okay
say our team dey ni say mo 30 simere eko e do mo fi mo ko ba safi for di mo Bukayo Saka mo ni sa Kopama mo sa nkran na omo ba no also mu hwe we because this the players say our team pa omo to take over e wo international team na re ababo ni ye so say it mean first level now all for Kopama wura mu no minim de ti a omo yes are no
ti na o sha first level
so because first level no
wana ko betu no
first level no but first level no to so mu
for first level to so o sha ka wana
because the first level na that's na o want to some na mi hade because the more they party but we check first level na one more thing because we only more na Alan Kopama
oh Luwaski so na
last season we not bad at all
in the first level ni
Alan Fordin Luwaski if you play at what to Luwaski because ono can be at 4-3-3
okay
so that's it 4-3-3 no na can be Kopama na aberuka FIFA ni Alan
okay na
Kopama na double figures last season fine every better say when work is to check Chelsea team no now we compare maybe Aston Villa because say bia Chelsea e wo diri beble na Aston Villa c'est pas US football is here so that match no et but don't you Kopama on kasa
last season
one person me just say so we the young player the man now we have first level no player questionable or say we say won some all
right into no Crusader no solo 30 seconds
na say Kopama na say go to Liverpool okay no na fin so say na Crusader can say e just England for no share both Foden and Kopama no
okay
me person ni say just mo fling English Premier League ni
sir
yeah because England for me just how boys way e bo no boni e pa dey some go Spain okay no go see kan wo no yeah because England wey dey more
okay all right ye dey forest stories ni sia ni abefie ni ababedi efie nkom ma me fa na sede bi enso e ma perfect star supermarket numere omo ebo ye chidom ame ye dey agudie mu Saturday Star Sports update eba me pa cho open provisions ho nyama ta me ka fo ko furniture e wo perfect star supermarket na kodudwa na bibia enko kama enfama wo sebi awofo no mba ko sra mo ma e wo school ubekọ ba ko di provisions kakra e de ma akra no na akra no so e de twene num what I say ti provisions hu nyoma de e perfect star supermarket ana me kanfo e de ma yo nyoma no ne bo afuye pa enye provisions nko ne ton e ba emo so a type bia wo pe bia no obenya bia to ho anwa na wo pe sardine na wo pe ti tomatoes bibia no ba obenya bi so ato ho no ma enya sem koto ye tonton bread and so ya so ye ana power sorry obeso twati kakra what so nya bread no nya melu no nya ni dobi no sugar bi ani na no ba ho no ma obenya bi ato our perfect star supermarket me pa cho bottle waters no social gathering bi say eyi na wo ye outdooring and na wo ye program bi a wo ye bi na bottle waters na obeche e de ma awowo no beba ase no free a perfect star supermarket so na Shea Waters no so oba obenya bi ato drinks ahodo na so ba so ya obenya to say soft drinks bi a opa bia no oba so ya obenya bi ato etonto cosmetics ahodo bi say nkun waja say nwane mo ma no nkun be na oyusu oba so ya obenya bi ato so na member di na so ba so ya obenya bi so ato spray ahodo na so ba obenya bi ato bu on ma spray no spray ba ko oyusu no we chine onye bi nto for ne chimo perfect star supermarket ubonye spray ni bi so etimi ato both emma and member din na no be so ya obonye bi ato oba wosiso be wakohia bema na pewasem wa mo saka kase faye bodwa kakra for ne chimo perfect star supermarket inso no pesa woton toffee no pesa woton biscuits no pesa woton din no pesa woton wo de first can bra wo da say nyema onyoma no ubenya mfa so say bum ko say nyoma no ne boofo so papa food and drugs bowl for aje nyoma atum perfect star supermarket perfect star supermarket ho and a medium wa da say edama ye kira kwan no Kumasi Putoja ye ne abadam gas no ene die nim hwe ni abadam gas no ene die nim hwe number di djuma no 0540 755 465 0540 755 465 and that's 0243 299 938 02 but sounds na memory of the on the 12th of September basic school assessment competition no lunch and baso Star Plus TV Nyan Support TV yene perfect great publication and station na kabuma yene sa adwuma baso we a maiden edition into ye pa won to ba Kumasi Nat Hall amukum on the 12th of September and ye pa won to mati baby bia o shemi fribiano and I'm on the 12th of September for any trim Kumasi amukum na lunch and embassy 24 baby neighbor naka phone 24 ba Ghana Education Service 24 ba hin for ahodo neighbor and schools ahodo so a almost ebe perform odwuma se no almost ebe bi anya sem ko kwanti lunch no eba so anya sem ko open mu nchemu a me ba cho number ne 0243 299 938 0243 299 938 to be computers omo ebo ye chidom my the lunch no enso eba so sanso na junior graphics enso ebo ye chidom media partners bi Utech FM Star Plus TV Nyan Support TV sanso na Kenton TV Time FM Ash FM and Nasib kuma kwa Kingdom FM mu na media partners na me on the 12th of September lunch no enso eba so and asem kidom contact number no 0243 299 938 yebefie emepemera beka perfect series one dance e dia chiro 10 times so samatex for na bedru omo eko Cameroon ekobo CAF Champions League omo sheka bako omo ntiti live on Star Plus TV to mumfa videos into so to samatex for no Edmond Aka and the boys no omo na oshom to mabedru kama na me adma Sunday second leg no enso so ebetimi abaso a omo the 1-0 and eba inti bibia betimi esinti efa mpaibo enter samata omo say operation 5000 na me adma Sunday operation 5000 kon bia so munya 5000 supporters as our Accra Sports Stadium inti we samata semra omo bedru ewo Kotoka International Airport no anya de ho sem no enso so ebremo shows na Sunday game no gate fee no enya de aba samates na me adma Sunday omo CAF Champions League no gate fee na de aba popular stand no 20 Ghana cedis center line enso 20 Ghana cedis lower VIP 30 Ghana cedis and upper VIP no 50 Ghana cedis till Sunday 3 p.m. we gate fees samatex for no and so edia by don sem no and about 20 30 50 we the F for year because CAF Champions League pan 20 Ghana cedis there next enable F for year pan no samatex for no almost the about Women's Premier League no the patch of fixtures no enya dia ba Northern Zone no and as a Southern Zone no say and fixtures is 20 we Northern Zone 2024-2025 Women's Premier League na October and Eshase why energy Hazagas ladies and Pemdakoa prison ladies why ladies so one energy ti we features no mama Southern Zone no almost features no so enya dia ba and so enya da screen so and that's to we Women's League no and the 10 no na me adma Congress na ebeba so 30th of August Monday ya ana Congress neighbor so on say boy league na or say Ghana football penny for na mushia no mo dwendwen league no we Congress no na we 30th ordinary Congress Monday 26 August and Tuesday 27th August and aside the ebaso GFA Technical Center ewo pram ana saa congress no enso so eba so na me adema Monday ana Tuesday ana saa congress no enso so eba so de wonsem no enso so ebemu enso so ewo show so enyasem cha Women's Champions League no Azaka Stadiums ekobi yentimi ambo ye homode ye free mu group stage semi-finals and results no enso enya etoda results in say city team first ye ano VFC ehye baako AO Antiseli enso entimianti nti echese to boase nti echese eye team first ye ano VFC no oma qualify eco finals we eye CAF Champions League wafu zombi no qualifies no nti ano before no oma qualify eco finals second results no so say etie team first ye edu Queens ehemienu ema Inter FC etimu baako nti Edu Queens qualify for finals omone Anovi FC for no ene bebo eno eye Women's Champions League zombi no Azakes ladies ekobi but yentimi antimi endru bibia eno de ba eda no dwada and sports minister Mustafa Yusuf ekushia public account committee no ana efa all African games no the tuja so much $3 million akoma GBC yente de course of sports minister eshia public account committee say another tuja.
You had an arrangement with GBC to cover the All Africa Games, right? Can you share with this committee how much that coverage was for and whether payment has been made for same?
Yes, GBC was the official broadcaster for the African Games, the 13th African Games, and I can confirm that full payment have made to GBC.
Do you have per chance what the amount was?
I can't recall the exact amount, but I know that it's in the excess of $3 million US dollars.
You paid GBC
yes.
in excess of $3 million US dollars yes. for coverage of the All Africa Games.
Yes.
Chairman, I think that I would rest here and maybe the next time GBC appears before us, because most of the technicians who worked on the All Africa Games have still not been paid. And so we wanted to ascertain if you have paid.
I know I am Mustafa Yusuf, or no, and a sports minister of youth and sports. Some of Kakano career pay and a GBC or more director. Professor Enim Al Hassan, and so there be and yet $3 million no Musakai, $105,000. Yented on the Sudituda.
The benefit total payment to GBC's benefit, I repeat, was $105,000 US, and that is what we got.
Now, but does GBC have any evidence to back what you're saying? Because I mean, the minister is the one in charge. He has made a statement.
Of course.
What evidence do we have?
We definitely have enough documentation. These monies are not paid in bags; they are paid through the bank, and they are indicated what the money is for. And before we do that, there's a letter we will receive from the ministry telling us whose payment it should be for. And so we don't act on our own, we act upon instructions. And that we have all the documentations, and we have everything in place to show that these monies. You see, public funds are not easily disbursed like that. GBC needs $3 million US to do a lot of things. And if we got the $3 million, we would have gone ahead to start spending on GBC's needs, including procuring an OB van. We didn't get that money.
No, Director General Edema GBC, Professor Amin Al Hassan, on so the Norway no and GBC for the official letter Ediaba say LCT no Omocrano equipment and also we chat All African Games no and no like omuni hent omko fa bi free foreign na buy nti obobo obidi PGS room ubenya quality the media production omo nti we GBC die no nti the almost into automatically say scam no $105,000 into $285,000 no a fine fa mame sports ministry almost letter almost diaba almost actually say almost a fast with churches cano it's a GBC for someone chia almost can 3.6 also Mustafa Yusuf no can say as not figure figure say in excess of 3 million, but according to sports ministry no I'm let about Mrs. Kan 3.6 na kwam fast create scano initially no kwano omuchia 2.5 bi kwano ema GBC omuchia say ti we say so sports ministry almost official letter almost so ediaba yedi bi so ebremu as o show so enyasem ko 20 na say ade no scano infant scan as echo eno ediaba yedi bi so eba tu kin kai say G no say with the understanding that GBC will use the service of third parties to assist them implement their obligations. The total agreed amount was $3.6 million. That's the total agree. Scam more agree, you know, 3.6. But because the GBC for money equipment, now the covenant, kofa beefy foreign buy. So so much say be a foreigners in buy no omo na beji say scan in ide e koye no na omo no GBC no omo nya 105 no say akoye say be so sabe therefore e benya botre no omo achechim so so e de maintain no sports ministry for omo so e the official letter ba ye de won sem no so e bre show so Jamie Porter met say Ghana Premier League no GTV for so e benya ato right no 5 years 5 years $2 million on the Ghana Football Association. Next Afibian $400,000 into 5 years. My next picture no na yendi komakanti say Ghana Premier League no GTV Sports Plus and ebe Ghana Premier League no into no dey so Bremo so shunte 5 years on the Ghana Football Association and so ide akọ sign and so on ma and ba papa your friend say Kwabena Wayumi, or ye ranking member of Youth and Sports and Cultural Parliaments. Kwabena Wayumi, or say all African Games near course, no athletes omoko in nano, sky a bomb can $50 million. All African Games, no. Athletes no omo true mika omo bobo omo yesi high jump. Sika ye de show mo eduano mu di ye bibi omo da ye jomo enso omo no me drink omo ye ni scanning na $15 million. Or say a dose do also me investigation mo hwehwem yen take up na yo yim in some of the two.
You're spending close to 240 plus or 245 million United States dollars, right? And out of this we got to even know, for instance, key amongst them was a whopping amount of $15 million, you know, which amounts or works to close to or a bit over 226 million Ghana cedis, being how much was used to feed athletes for 18 days for the event. So you realize that some of these things needed to be investigated. We wanted to know how many, you know, athletes actually made it, how many actually got registered. In fact, we need to get a report generated by, for instance, the games management system, because the system must be able to tell us how many actually, you know, registered and actually came to participate in the event. All these details we would want to know. Even the games management system itself, it's the cost of putting that together. And as to whether the standard we all know, or anytime we go to some of these events, either at the continental level, Commonwealth level, or at the Olympic level, you notice that if you are even a journalist, you know, that is going to cover the event, the process you go through, even the accreditation process, and then your tag that is given, the quality tag that is given. And we didn't see any of this. But do you know how much we spent? As we were told, it's $4.5 million for that. And so what actually went into it? And so I've even written officially to Atos, you know, so that I need an answer.
Honorable Wisdom, Kwabena Wayumi. In some of the two so Bob was castle for something 50 years. This kind of does so say any investigation. See, no eka cry ebeli seba. Reporter made say Kotoko former striker Frank Mbella. Team offense Al Marji Edin Cologne as our Moldova. Team offense CSF Spartani Omo Moldova. Some of the Frank Mbella Cologne and no dear Idi so I say Al Marji for no honor Frank Mbella siakan the ko 1 year loan as our Moldova and you dear house of folk and so if you are crack pim as our Togo kwa pre-season the 26 players and a koye into some because house of folk Togo almost mu president by Emmanuel Jemfi winger edema Asante Kotoko so reporter met so free a journal stars obe join Heart of Lion into normal Asante becho official confirmation no is the official say Emmanuel Jemfi and the player from a journal stars in so be free agent team on Kasano Heart of Lions and by Samuel Bodu and so I extended the contract in a 2 years contract edema Brekum Chelsea to Onko Otna and Samuel Bodu no Heart of Folk and omo assign 5 players Kwabena Boateng an official permanent Yaya Dramani Hussein Muhammad Mawuli Wayo kaino and Yusuf Ahmed Ramsey we know see academy new edibiase am say attack midfielder ti we players makuma ku numa has to full and so asane omo a eno de ba kotoko akoko piem and so e wo team Cape Coast na ye hwe kotoko arrival na bra na omo and the game e ba so omo arrival na enjoy kakra. Kumase Krobia Sante Kotoko and Omo Bayon Fakensi or money Bibiani Go Stars and so I will Cape Coast Post in Mamiko first level no players almost shall say Edema Sante Kotoko Muhammad Kamara Obobi Bernard Sumia Mike Che Jamina Henry Ensu on and Okati Patrick Asie Dubobi Babaya Yabobi Samuel Tenedu Joseph Ablo Lord Amwa Abdul Rahman Ensubobi and Peter Amidu Aqua wemu ene players juba kwa mshase edema kotoko jumede ne be wie no kotoko ehye kabako Bibiani Go Stars enso so entimi anti ti kotoko 1 Go Stars 0 Bernard Sumua ene she go no edema Asante Kotoko bubuku no eno ede ba perfect great publication and stationery na kofa perfect series boost no enso so ede ba eyedwman so oba no ewo nursery KG primary and as a GSSR ubonya ye boost ni bi ato nakafo a approve da maye Ghana Education Service for so agiatum ye book no papa pa akwa no chicheni ni di cha akona dia eboa ma akona dwum ebie intimeka for perfect series mo chance na munyam orders enchene nkwa ni bie school intimo chance na munyam orders what I say and schools mame for no ni awofo no uko shop bia also perfect series boost ni bi ato ye wo OWAP literacy maths RME creative arts history of Ghana computing English language subject piano ubenyebi ato our perfect series nakafo agiatum pa entimeka for perfect series edama your special discount edama school a mobaji ebuku no motimeji ebuku na moton wi a your special discount edama mo two schools awodo amuntrumika na mobaji orders our perfect series Kumasi wo putoja ye ne esi ne die animhwe SK Towers Abronsan second floor and a perfect series. Friend 24 it was 0243 299 938 0243 299 938 Crusader. I'm into you.
Alonso. My dear Matthias Ana, my dreams and Bihuna. Ghana dear. I just a minor, me do football, Swana, Omuria. When was the first time I see you? In the time Biana Ghana Boko tournament Biano, Team 3 Blasters, or Obifa who yesterday. So I said, Ghana go Olympic Games, Obifa who yesterday. Meanwhile, not just a 70 of yesterday, and yes, it did no. Oh, no, by Antino. It's about to yesterday, so the Ghana can because of yesterday, now you're chilling Pania, Jan was so free. Next time, no, must be bad, Maria, because me and young energy. Get to Muslim, maybe I say young energy. Because this is Kaya. Some of this can with the back, there is coming to a Tigana, and a scanning gun Hanuma. But you want me to ask you. Gun Hayatia, near Casasican gun Hanuma. You're going to be a was yes, I will draw for the yesterday because go. Football, no, still on to me, Scabby. Didn't tell me this Scabby Piano, so I don't know to be able to yesterday. Because you didn't go. So, no matter. It's in the town when you say government didn't necessary for. No, what you be. Because you cannot, you're going to $3 million here. No, who compare to this year? This is for some Musa Kades. Cannot 100 also 1,000. Yeah, 1.5. $1,500. I don't know what kind. We want this is scary baby. Scary baby, small bit of Angono. This baby. So I say, it is a very valuable now. See, near Trawan yourself, the Susa. Sikani or Manu, Alamano, and the Sikani Ghana, and your brand of Obosia, near Kwani, Obosia, but you want to tell me what you didn't permit. Who can cry? Near politics. I don't know about Kuku mine. Politics in tea, and the Kugana. You know, every PC I was in Tino, and na bia na so ka na wo NDC ni eti wo ka sa no NDC ni ba wo ka so wo ye bipiniti na wo ka sa no so two parties ye mu na ku ye so na se sika bia ni be wura e ka sports bia mu no na ma small so ni sika be 2 million small say fa ko ma Alonso mami na me ko Alonso me fa Alonso say ma so over 2 million lo na 2 million say ka Alonso me say ka 1.5 50 cents like now why me sao see it why me say also be sao because we 2 million now get to 2 million like 1.5 yeah to me you na me here nka every day bia ti blasters oh boss e kube ya ko to kube be $1,500 ya ko to kube be say anytime bia no ya ko to meti bia issue ba eti ya maya lesson lesson Ghana ayo maya anytime bia no lesson lensua de ayade bia no we ya ke ye say sika ni ye be ni fu sa okay so I also what are you saying mekano me tu ya ma to so formula so ba ye no so na ka tu so me tu ya ma we follow so 1.5 na mo especially so me say no is a communication o ma me chiman chana say o ma shede no mo diska sika no we say Ghana na nkasa no ye man bia e ka say football ana e bia say tournament bi be ko bia no titire ta okay we the first time I see Baya, we na katatu mo so di ni ya gugu. Okay, and yes, okay. No. Yes. Chumpa za chumesi basi. Bye, the same thing. Eti si ya fu ni si fo. Ya politics some no. Ya kan crunch here ni ya. O wan be si ya o. Na ko fu su me ga no. Je ya ti o man ya nwete mu no. You say your mind. Yes. Because I agree no other sabe you need to what transfer. And you go for no go from. And you was one opportunity no was one ma. And what we say was here some any answer. So about no. Yeah was here no. I don't just see any answer. Because you need to go through. You go through ma one woman. Yes. And you one opportunity I was one ma to never year to new year. Never 1 year so for no. But yeah but you for was one. Sika mo bi. Et you go so that tell who na so dibi. On so dibi. Eti Indiana ti se wo mo wo yes ni bi wo na mo si ya ka yesa ka bibisi abana ke ya si obi ya o pa ka onunu fruits no bi o ba no ko bon say because MPP fruits na NDC the same thing eti ya ti obi and ya palestina ya bi to o say me ni e ti ni say ya kwan say na bi na fa so eti na time ya musu ba be careful be le no ya ti obi a ni eni asam ne ja no ko no diga sika free e to what you was when you say one year was one mabra woni na 1 year was all asema sidi wa mabra me wa iso no gan sika ni wo wi na wo dey e ti ni wi sika sika ni bi akenye ani ke be ye e ti government na me to challenge amano one try one people what mo so bi because you we man ko trawo we say be kasa o si bi di na to hibie ba kwa fa wodi free why eti oso to wana mo ye wu se onu so ni abure se one trauma sabe Ghana sika obi ni misa yes ba sa wo trawo di ni e kana we di na to sa dia e se na so bo be ba wo de bo ye ko wo pro di sika no we no ba because wo na penya wo si apne no so so se dia so I say eti ni Ghana sika se wo di ni dia football e kuye football e kuye ya ko tournament bia oh Ghana e qualify kuro si e ko ye World Cup wo ni pe bia chire because ka o bi adi o me ye sa because e bo World Cup minister to be a volunteer sisi ka o bi adi hwe na wo ka sika na bo wo ngo bi so sika na bo wo bi sika so I don't say ensem na ekwaso no. O ye be boss no me be boss. Ma ko se de land. Ye tell on me wo ko ni sika no. Na me su ka wo bio. Na wo ni sika jabe. O so su bi e chire ni ne ko ni. Ni ya enjoy because e dey sika. So I say, e dey na dia. O se kan ko phone dia ya tira bon tira ya buru pu. But o bi pay. E ya dwe wie sika bi. E ye ntira. so I say ba wo fo mo di ba ku mo ko no di come do wo fo ko mo di e ti wa so e ko fo ba di ono we be say about two aka ho ono di o de fo ko bi so da bi ti na fa ase no ono di e so na ko fo ba da ku we body na so ko fo ani tire man yen kan ko len kire ho so I say yen kan ko ani edi yen kontompo no man ni sa ye di sika smo bua na so wate ni e ja no sa eti sade we mi to challenge na da ko fo ado mi to challenge awon
onya bibi
one take action one show to me
na afcon secure ko afcon kwa yente hu sem bi mo
only
$8.5 million na ko afcon
Ghana sama e so abonche to kwa sabe o bi ko mi ma na to fo mo ko e che ni o mo disika no e ga dia sa so what I say e ga dia sa we don't for no to sabotage or say o mo really careful
okay
because no for show me trim say yakwa we ko she 1 year African football na obobo no na ko se 1 year ti o ni me complacency I started wo dia go what to be show to you flu if it's a training of 1 year sa je yo ye bia no o mo new day because ball on qualify 2 leagues any ego when the couple one was 1 minute away who be fie one year I said away no also tell me the same thing I'm
extra time crowd
shoot out if you way also to eti ifo se wutiri se ma ko se 1 day tie da mawie dabi on to mo mawie because when the first time amu rabu CAF Champions League omo bi da for the first time empty experience na anyhow so what about you no e football to da bi atimi si se time mo mudia kan fo hwemu ka se time nim su so do to so do ko team na da ho esi ano ko ki prefer Felix Kasale o careful
okay
aya but you ko polo takwa team park no o ko ye mistake bi ni yese kotoko ba cheno coach to polo coach postman na togum
etimi
esevun kakra wo dala di bari kotoko wo ba no postman sin intino wo tu dala dankasa and we move oko outside
oko clean
yes against the Gold Stars. This is a big club. A back and a look now. We have a almost to place. We show place like it. I'm not bad. But what I was so. Eti, so go to Frank Gasol.